And Craig Hutchison, not long off the plane, you've been to LA, you've chased him, you've gone on Thursday night, you've been side by side. What can you tell us?
Well, Ben Cousins went into rehabilitation today in California, and he faces a very daunting task over the next 8 weeks, we believe he'll be in America. It was a very tough situation for him, it really confronting when he arrived. He looked a little withdrawn on the plane, but upbeat. He spoke to everybody. He didn't sleep, and obviously he's not allowed to take, I presume, sleeping tablets, because that's part of what he's trying to do, is detach from what he's had. What really struck me, and I chatted to him on the plane on the way over, was how tough this is going to be for him and his family. This is a really tough situation for him. His family, his father had to drive him around California on Saturday and look for different rehab clinics. They hadn't specifically booked one. And there are all types of people that you see at those places. They're concerned about the environment he's going to be in over there. Bear in mind that his father and his minder will come home. And I was really blown away by just how confronting it was for Ben when he got there.
2 questions. The family pleaded for privacy. Did you abuse that?
No, they were fine. They were fully understanding that he has to. I mean, he has to face the music on this, and they know that.
But he hasn't, has he?
He's conceded he has
anything.
a problem. And you said he hadn't conceded he had a problem. He does have a problem. He knows
well, he's
that.
conceded it now. I think a week ago.
No, that's not true. He's conceded it the whole way along, and he has shown himself. I mean, he booked economy to go. Sat among
He didn't try and hide, did he?
He didn't try and hide himself one bit.
Well, I don't think that really... Look, Ben Cousins is in terrible trouble. I think he felt he was in denial in that he thought he could beat this on his own. Clearly he couldn't. What amazes me, though, is that why would they try and book a place once they got over there? Why, with all the
They had
resources,
2 or 3 options.
And they wanted to see them.
And they wanted to have a look at them. And some of them were in remote places in Malibu. And I mean, it was really strange to see a young man... I don't think the enormity of it hit him until he got there. And the other thing was, which was interesting, was the strong advice he was given was to get out of Perth, to get away from things that remind you of images of drugs. He was told to get out of that town fast for his own health, and that was the reason he went to California a long way away.
I actually agree with Caroline in that he needed some privacy. Yet you follow him all the way to LA. Now, Caroline, I can't believe you asked that question.
That's coming from a bloke who fled to Las Vegas.
I can't believe you asked the question for starters, seen as though you like a dog with a bone with Paul Lance Whitnell, and it is a personal problem. If he's out of form, he's out of form. You can say whatever you want about the guy, but it's a personal issue between
well, it's actually
his
once
brother
it's in court, it becomes fairly
well,
public.
It does, but look, let's be honest. If you had a private investigator follow you around for your whole life, I'm sure they could find a few skeletons.
Well, one of the reasons I asked Hutchie, Wayne, was because I want to know, have you got the big exclusive with Ben Cousins, or are we expecting that at some stage on Channel 9?
Oh, expecting at some stage, hopefully, but no, he's not. Wasn't well enough, and I wasn't going to push.
When you say he wasn't well enough, you're on the plane. Let's get that straight. You spoke to him on the plane.
Spoke to him and his father on the plane. His father should be Father of the Year, by the way. What that man is going through at the moment and how he's leading his son is incredible. As I said, he wasn't great when he got there. I mean, Saturday afternoon in Santa Monica, Venice, going around the streets, getting some music to go into rehab to listen to and keep yourself busy. It was very confronting for him. And Sunday he didn't surface. He watched the DVD of the game on Sunday night.
And you stalked him the whole time.
No,
I mean, there was footage of him sitting in a cafe. Meanwhile, you're sitting, in a cafe next to him with a camera on him the whole time.
You just take a breath for just 1 minute.
But I don't understand. This guy's going over there to go into rehab, and you're sitting in a cafe 20 metres away with a camera pointed at Ben Cousins when he's trying to get away. When he's trying to get away from that exact thing.
From a news point of view, is the fact that he hasn't spoken. Had he made a statement, a public statement,
which the club wanted him to do,
that's it.
Would you have not then pursued him to LA?
Yes, of course, and that's the
yes, you would have. Or
he was going to make a statement. In fact, on that plane on the way over, I was confident that he would. And you've got to put yourself in the position to be there if it happens. Let's move on. He did watch the game eventually. Certainly, the West Coast Eagles were galvanised by that. And